Yeah, I'm doubling into it. All right. Rillaboom, finish it off. Oh my goodness, Rillaboom, you're disgusting. Rillaboom, you're disgusting. This game is just annoying. What's going on, guys? Cisco here, back with some more VGC W battles, and today we've got a fun little sun team featuring Life Orb Koraidon alongside Duskmane NECROZMA with Morning Sun and ERUPTION TYPHLOSION. Shout out to the boy Dr. Banana Man for creating the team and putting it out this events code. I really appreciate it. Now, we're rocking with a sun team here with Koraidon being our only sun center, rocking Close Combat, Dragon Claw, Flibblets, and Protect alongside the Life Orb. Now this sun will enable some fun things for this squad. First up is our other restricted Pokemon, Duskmane NECROZMA. I'm pretty sure it's Duskmane. I gotta double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's Duskmane NECROZMA. It's rocking Morning Sun. Now, Morning Sun normally heals 50% of the user's HP, but it is affected by weather. And in the sun, Morning Sun, get the correlation, heals up to 67% of the user's HP. That's a whole 2/3 of NECROZMA's HP that will be healing back up in the sun with Morning Sun. So that's going to be absolutely broken. People are going to probably try so hard to get rid of this NECROZMA, bring it down to yellow, and we can just easily click Morning Sun, heal right back up to almost full HP, and be chilling like if nothing happened. It's rocking Sunsteel Strike, Knockoff, and Protect. Next up is going to be that Hisuian Typhlosion with Eruption and the Choice Scarf, enabling it to outspeed the Polio side and do a ton of damage in the sun. It's got Eruption, Overheat, Heat Wave, and Shadow Ball. Now the rest of the squad consists of Screamtail, Rillaboom, and Hitmontop, all support for the squad. Screamtail is going to be annoying with that C-Wave, Disable, Howl, and Encore. Howl will be nice as it will raise the attack set of my ally Pokemon by 1 stage each time we go for that Howl. And with that Photosynthesis activating in the sun, we'll be maximizing our speed and being able to outspeed the Poison side and getting a Howl off before either one of my physical attackers go for a move. Rillaboom here for terrain control and to stop Miraidons, just pretty simple, straightforward. And then finally Hitmontop for that fake out and wide guard support. It's also got Fate in order to break protects on the opposing side and allow us to damage said Pokemon that tries to protect in that same turn. It also has Intimidate, which is really nice. Forgot to say that. So yeah, overall a really cool and unique team. Looks like a lot of fun and a unique way to go about the sun. I mean, Morning Sun on NECROZMA, it looks like it's gonna be really good. NECROZMA is pretty tanky Pokemon, not fast. It's pretty tanky, so it should be able to soak up some shots, and it's got the leftovers, so it should be able to stay on the field for a while and be pretty hard to get rid of. And then Typhlosion, just go for one Eruption, boom, damage, and then Koraidon here. We all know Koraidon, it's a beast of a Pokemon. So let's get right into these battles with Life Orb Koraidon, Morning Sun, Duskmane NECROZMA, and Choice Scarf Typhlosion, and try to get some dubs. Alright, sweet. We got a Regulation Night team here. Ho-Oh and Zamazenta, Dondozo. It's definitely going to be a yawn type of Dondozo, just like a supportive kind of Pokemon with probably Fissure, Raging Bull, Amoonguss, and Fluttermane. Alright, so what do we want to do here? We're going to be enabling Sun for that Ho-Oh and allowing Sacred Fire to do a ton of damage, which could get pretty scary. NECROZMA definitely might need that Water Terror here. But then Raging Bull also becomes an issue if we go for Terra Water, so that's going to be kind of tough. I might lead Hitmontop here. Or could go into NECROZMA in the back, right on Screamtail on the front, just like start being a little bit annoying. Maybe just Rillaboom, right? But Rillaboom makes it so that we have so many weaknesses to fire here. We don't really have much for Zamazenta here. We have the Koraidon. Wide Guard isn't that much needed either. Let's bring in this Typhlosion. It's fine. There's no sort of terrain control that we need here, so Rillaboom isn't really that necessary. Intimidate, there's only... We could have intimidated the Ho-Oh, but it's not really that much of an issue. We are providing Sun, so that could be kind of tough. That's a pretty cool picture. Yeah, maybe we should have brought him on top, but it probably is Clear Amulet if anything. Probably Clear Amulet. And they're going to lead Bolt and Flutter. So I'm pretty sure Fluttermane's going to be faster than my Screamtail here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And I think I'm just gonna go for Protect plus a T-Wave here. Yeah, let's do that. So everybody's photosynthesis got activated. We're just gonna protect here, and then we're gonna rock a T-Wave into the Fluttermane here. Play nice and easy. They probably want to go into the Koraidon here with like a Dazzling Gleam or anything. They might even double Koraidon, Dazzling Gleam plus Thunderbolt or Draco Meteor. So I don't mind this protect. I really don't. What you got for me? Come on. Look at my little Screamtail with little teeth out. Little teeth seats ready to attack and go Thunder Wave. So he's gonna protect here. Keep it nice and simple. They're gonna launch a T-Wave. All right. Sweet. So our T-Wave is gonna be able to come out and connect onto the Fluttermane. That's gorgeous right there. And what's the Raging Bolt going for here? Woo, baby, what a double protect. What a double protect. Now, at this point, do I get rid of the Fluttermane? I could look to Encore, I could look to Disable, or I could Howl here. Many possibilities here. No, I'm not trying to run from this battle. I might just want to launch a Flare Blitz into... Oh, you know what? No. Let's go this. Let's go Flare Blitz into you. And disable the... Wow. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? That would have been such a good game. GG's. Alright, we got a battle against... Okay. Fumi. It's Fumi. And can you please stay in this match? I've had 2 straight battles where they just forfeit after turn 1. Enough is enough. Groudon, Lunala, let's see. Let's roll this. We're really good at leading Pokemon, or this team just covers every single lead possible. But what's it with this team that everybody just forfeits? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to go from here? I don't necessarily need to lead Sun right away. I could lead Screamtail. Screamtail's actually not too bad here. You know, low-key, I might go Koraidon Screamtail, actually. I think that looks really good. And then the back... Him on top with Wide Guard is not too bad. Intimidate's good for Groudon and Ogerpon. But Typhlosion with the Choice Scarf could do a ton of damage here. Let's go that. Let's do those 4. So we're gonna lead the. We're gonna bring the same exact 4 Pokemon that we brought in the first game. We're hoping that they lead Fluttermane and Raging Bolt here. If they lead Fluttermane, I'm sure to protect like I did for turn 1 with Koraidon, and then go for a T-Wave into the Fluttermane. I think that's a really good turn 1. Hopefully we can get a battle though, because bro, it's been 2 matches in a row where people just forfeit. They just forfeit right away. Like, come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I need to get some content out. Alright, what you got? Show me what you got, buddy. It's gonna be Lunala. And Fluttermane. Okay, that's actually not too bad. They could rip Moongeist Beam into... They could rip Moongeist Beam into my Screamtail, but I think I'm just gonna let it be. I'm just gonna protect here. I'm gonna T-Wave. I like to protect T-Wave here. They're gonna go Icy Wind, that's fine. Give me a miss on the Screamtail, please. Nope, no miss. Oh, but we're Cover Cloak, so... Sucks, buddy. No cover. We're Cover Cloak. Steven's gonna launch. We're gonna paralyze this thing, slow this thing down, and now I can just encore the Lunala here if they go for Meteor Beam. Let's go. We're encoring that puppy. We are encoring that puppy up. And blocked. Thank you very much. Actually, I don't need to go into it yet. I can go Flare Blitz into this slot first, and then I can Encore you. Yep, let's do that. Encore this thing onto Meteor Beam. It used up his power up already, so it's gonna have to recycle that Meteor Beam up, and we should be sitting in a pretty good position here. Flare Blitz is gonna fly into the Flutter Mane Slash. Should be 1 KO unless you're Focus Sash. Of course, you're Focus Sash. That's fine. Maybe should have Terrasized then. Give me a para. Give me a para. Give me a para. You're gonna go to +2 on special attack now. Can we soak one? No, we ain't soak one. I should have thought about it being Focus Sash probably. Good turn on them on their end right there. It's a good turn for them. But we're just gonna come in with TYPHLOSION here. Start ripping some eruptions. I'm gonna go Terrafire Eruption here, I think. Or I could look to save. I'm gonna save Terra here. I'm gonna save Terra just in case. I'm gonna disable you. Encore to save that Meteor Beam, so it's not gonna be able to do anything here. Eruption's gonna fly. It's gonna get rid of the Flutter Mane, do some pretty good damage onto Lunala. And I just don't want to waste my Terra yet. Not yet. Not yet. Because we're gonna force him to swap here. Because Meteor Beam is disabled, baby. Let's go. And who are you coming out with now? And if I want to Terrasize here, I can Terrasize. Ooh, okay. So I'm assuming Groudon's gonna be the last Pokemon here, right? So I actually might just save. I mean, they're going Thunderclap for sure, right? They've got to go Thunderclap for sure. They've got to go Thunderclap. So I'm going to swap into NECROZMA, go for a Howl, give it a +1 attack, and then they're going to switch our Lunala, bring in Groudon. Perfect. That's a perfect turn for us. That's absolutely perfect. Thunderclap's gonna fly. Yep, beautiful. All right, that's actually a really good turn for us. So we're gonna get a free +1 with the NECROZMA here, thanks to the Howl. Could Encore you to... Well, I could disable your Thunderclap, right? Let's disable that Thunderclap. Let's disable that Thunderclap. We don't want to deal with Thunderclap. Blade's gonna launch. Come on, give me a miss on the Screamtail. That's gonna land. That's fine. Can we soak one at least? Come on, Screamtail. Nice. Let's go. Or Life Orb. Okay. Ooh, and they're gonna... Okay. Not bad. Launching double spread move is not bad. But we did get rid of... Ooh, Sun Fades though. Okay, let's think this through. Let's think this one through. So you're AV and you're a Life Orb. Sunstone Strike is just not very effective on this thing. What's my attack sitting at? What's my attack looking like? Oh, we're stupid slow. We're super slow. They haven't Terrasized either yet. I just gotta rip Heat Wave, no? We'll go Eruption, it's fine. They're gonna thrust us into fire. It really just came down to that Flutter Mane being Focus Sash. Because that Flutter Mane wasn't Focus Sash, we would have been sitting in a perfect position here. But of course it was Focus Sash. Alright, so we're gonna turn outside into water just so we don't take super effective from this. Oh my goodness, that does no type of damage. The double connect blades, of course. Bye bye Typhlosion. And Raging Bolt probably just KOs with E-Web, right? The fact that they are still outspeed is kind of crazy. The fact that they still outspeed, bro. Knockoff does good damage, but not enough to pick up the KO, and that's GG's. It really just came down to that, I think. Let's just click Morning Sun, why not? Oh, they have orders, bro. Alright, GG's. It really came down to that Focus Sash. That Focus Sash came in so clutch for them. Because we put that Lunala in a perfect position where we knew we had to swap it out. It's a little rough. GG's, well played. Alright, we got a battle against Natsume. It's going to be Origin Form Dialga and the Kyogre with Incineroar, Sinistcha, Indeedee, and Ursaluna. So Rillaboom here is going to definitely bring a lot of value to the squad. I think I bring in... Do I bring Screamtail in? Screamtail with Howl could do well here. At the same time, though, bringing in... I know, we'll do this. We'll do that. Typhlosion can sit in the back. This way, if they do lead the Incineroar and they Intimidate us, we can just cycle out with U-turn, come back in with Koraidon, get Sun Control if they bring in Kyogre or whatever the case may be. So I don't mind this too much. Or we can just straight swap into Koraidon if they have Kyogre out. Alright, we'll see. Incineroar Dialga, okay. So this looks to be Fake Out and Trick Room here. I'm moving slightly faster so I can Fake Out the Dialga first. Does that help me in any way? Let's just Fake Out T-Wave. Let's think this through. I could Encore them onto Trick Room. I'm gonna withdraw Incineroar, that's fine. Indeedee. Wow, okay, good swap. Good swap. So they're gonna block out my Fake Out. Didn't really think they'd do that. So that means their whole team is Kyogre, Incineroar, Indeedee, and Dialga. Sounds about right, right? Gonna T-Wave that bad boy. And they're probably gonna set up Trick Room here. That's fine. Oh, let's go straight Flash Cannon. Oh. Huh. That's what you're doing. Okay. That's fine with me. We're swapping NECROZMA here. You turn out into the Indeedee, come out with NECROZMA. If they want to set up Trick Room, NECROZMA can actually do pretty decent in Trick Room. U-turn's gonna do a little bit of damage, nothing crazy. And so I pop out with Koraidon or Screamtail here. Koraidon. I'm gonna go Koraidon here. Flash Cannon can rip again into NECROZMA. We're not gonna do much damage. We're gonna be able to soak that pretty well. And they're just gonna set up Trick Room. That's fine. I really did not mind that whatsoever. Really don't mind that whatsoever. I think I forced the Terrifier here, or I can go Protect plus Knockoff. Well, Knockoff's not going to do anything there. Nor into the Indeedee, because they already used up his Psychic Seed. Yeah. No Knockoff. It's fine. They might swap out the Indeedee here for Incineroar. Oh, Dialga. You son of a biscuit. Oh, I was going to knock off that slot to get rid of Kyogre's item there. Fair play. Oh, it's a double swap. Okay. Oh, double swap. I was considering going CC into the into that slot. But Koraidon's just gonna protect. We're gonna go knock off into the Incineroar, get rid of its item. Not really sure what it's gonna be, but this is just not gonna have it anymore. Safety goggles. Okay. And we are now sitting at -1 attack, so I really don't like where we're sitting here, but it's the unfortunate truth. And the unfortunate truth is I'm gonna go into Rillaboom here and then Terra Water knockoff. They can't go for Fake Out, so they're not gonna be going for Fake Out. They're probably gonna go knockoff into the NECROZMA here. Knockoff into NECROZMA kind of sucks because it's gonna get rid of our leftovers, but we still have Morning Sun to have some HP recovery. So we're going to translate NECROZMA into the nice little water typing just so we don't take neutral damage from a Water Spout or Origin Pulse. Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp. Really? Will-O-Wisp. That's ridiculous. Knockoff's gonna fly, gonna knock off this thing's Assault Vest, so it can't protect. Good to know. And Water Spout is not doing anything significant. So I can assume that a swap into Indeedee's coming out here. Could also look to Woodhammer here. And we're wasting our Trick Room turns pretty nicely here, but I don't know if it really benefits us because we're not doing too bad in Trick Room. 15. So Rillaboom might be slower. Let's do this. Okay, we're swapping out that swap. I thought you'd be swapping out Incineroar for Indeedee there. They're just gonna Will-O-Wisp my NECROZMA, aren't they? They're just gonna Will-O-Wisp my NECROZMA. They're gonna Will-O-Wisp everybody in the world right now. I'm just gonna knock off that. Get rid of my leftovers, unfortunately. Oh, goodness, man. This is not looking good. Okay, I'm just gonna U-turn. This is the last turn of Trick Room, I think, right? Yeah. They're protect here. Because I like the idea of U-turn here into the Indeedee. Let's do this. Let's swap out NECROZMA. It's already sitting on -1 attack. We gotta get its attack stat back. So we're gonna come out with Scream Tail here. Nice. We avert the Will-O-Wisp burn on the NECROZMA there. That's actually really good for us. It's gonna double that slot. And Scream Tail soaking, baby. Future's not gonna be able to do enough damage, but hear me out. Hear me out. We're coming to Koraidon now. We get the sun up. I can throw CC into any one of these Pokemon. Scream Tail's gonna die out to burn here. So do I want to go Rillaboom or do I want to go NECROZMA here? Go Rillaboom. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. They're gonna do a double swap here, or follow me. Oh, they could go follow me. I'm gonna go close combat here. I think they think I'm gonna go CC into the Incineroar, meaning they're gonna swap in Kyogre that slot maybe, or they're probably gonna follow me and bring out no, I like this play. I like this play better. I think they're gonna swap out Incineroar. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Show me Kyogre right there. Show me Kyogre. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Call was right. If they swap out anything, that's gonna be into Dialga. Go ahead, set up your rain. CC's gonna fly when to get rid of the Indeedee. Bye bye, Indeedee. And we're gonna be able to land a Wood Hammer into the Kyogre. I understand that we are burned, but we are in grassy terrain. And Wood Hammer hits for far damage. Wood Hammer flies. Wood Hammer does great, fantastic damage. That is gorgeous damage right there. And now we have full terrain control for the rest of this match. For the rest of this match, we have terrain control. Who's gonna be hurt by burn? They're gonna go on to Dialga, that's fine. I'm just gonna swap simply into NECROZMA here and go Grassy Light into Kyogre. Unless it's Terrasilize, Kyogre's dead. Unless it's Terrasilize, Kyogre is dead. It's done. It's gone. All I need is to land some nice CCs into that Dialga and we win this game. But they still have Terrasization, which is kind of scary. That's what's kind of having me on the ropes here. The fact that they still have Terrasization. We are going to swap out NECROZMA. And withdraw Kyogre. Okay, good swap. Very good swap there. I do want to go for a Morning Sun here. Oh my goodness, we're doing no type of damage to this Incineroar. Oh, they're rocking Draco there. That's a great KO. That's a great KO right there. That's a fantastic KO. Okay. Obviously, they're going to fake out one of us here. We have full speed control, though, which is really good to note. They're going to swap out Kyogre here, right? Where are they swapping in Kyogre? Where's Kyogre coming? They have fake out ready to roll. Okay. Didn't get so lucky. You're gonna Terrasite though. Finally gonna show the Terra. If they have Fairy Terra, Terra Blast, we're done. If they have Fairy Terra, Terra Blast, we are done for. Absolutely done for. Rescue Glide is gonna launch there, do absolutely no damage whatsoever. And CC's gonna get rid of the Kyogre. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're screwed. Great game nevertheless, but kind of annoying at the same time. Never mind. We still have hope. We still very much have hope. All I need is a nice crit from this Rillaboom. Nice crit right here would do the trick. Now they're probably going to want to fake out my Koraidon, right? It's got to be it. We're going to go -1 though. Is that -1 or -2? It's -1. Obviously we protect here. Just gotta launch Woodhammer into Dialga. They haven't seen me protect, so they might not think I have protect. Nice, let's go. It's a pretty big block there. Woodhammer's gonna launch. Can we get a crit here? Oh my goodness, we're doing no type of damage on this thing. We got 2 powers in a row though. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I do have to get rid of this Incineroar because it's just gonna burn me if we don't. So I'm gonna rock a close combat here. Actually, I might even just double into it. Yeah, I'm doubling into it. All right. Rillaboom, finish it off. Oh my goodness, Rillaboom, you're disgusting. Rillaboom, you're disgusting. This game is just annoying. This is the most annoying game I've ever played in my life. How are we not picking up a KO there? How? Not a single crit anywhere. Oh my goodness, bro. I give up with this game, yo. I give up. I give up. We got a battle against Phyrexy, and it's going to be another Incineroar squad with Zacian. So just a regulation G team, but I think this team needs a little bit of a regulation G team to get back on the roll because not a good outcome so far. We've gone 2 forfeits, and then we played 2 matches against the same person, lost both of them. So we're actually 2-4 with the squad. Pretty bad. I'll be showcasing the first match of each of those 2 sets with the different people because they played really well. They played really well games. So hopefully we need to get a dub. We need to get a full drawn out dub. I don't know if I got a dub, but we're not looking too great with this squad so far. Him on top looks nice here with the Intimidate. I think it's gonna be really nice to just get some Intimidates going. And I think I'm just gonna go this. Or actually, to be honest, like low-key, Typhlosion isn't too bad. And actually, I think I might leak that. I'm gonna go with the Typhlosion. I haven't brought Typhlosion in. Let's see if that's what we need. Because one issue with the squad is the damage output with the squad. Realistically speaking, your only Pokemon that can do damage here is Koraidon. Straightforward, that's it. Incident Gargangle. Okay. Intimidate's gonna launch, gonna be able to do some pretty decent damage. I'm just gonna throw CC plus. I think I'll go Ghost Terror here somewhere. Just gonna do this. Pretty simple, pretty obvious. Eruption's gonna launch, no wide guard flying. Eruption does some pretty good damage. And it's gonna cure me. And that's gonna do an absurd amount of damage. A critical hit! Oh my goodness, bro. How many critical hits am I gonna have to deal with today? How many? Someone tell me, please. So I'm gonna have to swap out Typhlosion here just because I kind of want to keep it for the later the match here. Incineroar could Terrasilize. Let me protect here. Swap out him on top. Protect him on top. They should Terrasilize or they should swap here. One of the two. They're both weak to close combat here. If I had a feeling, if I had to guess, Gargantua's gonna Terrasilize into Ghost because one of them is rocking Ghost Terra. Wow, none of them Terrasilize, none of them swap. What am I playing? Am I overthinking things? Should go Punch Shot. Punch Shot in what? Salt Cure? It's exactly what they go for. Oh. Interesting. Cool. Very cool. CC fake out. I don't want to get party shotted. At least get rid of the Incineroar. Gargantua's gonna flinch and then we can go from there. Because now this following turn, I can rip CC into the Gargantua here. So the last Pokemon is going to be Zacian. Zacian is pretty scary to deal with. I'm not going to lie. Zacian's going to be pretty tough to deal with here. Well, realistically, Zacian can't really touch my Duskmane NECROZMA, really, yeah. Only thing that can do neutral damage is Sacred Sword. And if we get a nice little Intimidate on it with him on top, it's going to do even less damage. So let's see if we can do that. Ooh, okay. Hello, puppy. Let's protect you. And do I sacrifice the Typhlosion? Swap a Typhlosion. If Typhlosion dies out, Typhlosion dies out. But I want to swap in and get an Intimidate onto this Zacian. So the Sweet Typhlosion is going to fly out here. Going to reveal the leftovers and the Rusted Sword. We're going to protect there. I'm going to go Play Rough into my Koraidon. I wonder if they're outspeeding. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Wow. Wow. What a read right there. Not a read. What a turn. Good turn for us. I'm going to go CC into you. I'd rather get rid of you. And then just launch a Heat Wave. I think that works. My favorite. You're outspeeding. Okay. No, that's cool. You're outspeeding. That's fine. We still get rid of you. But they're also going to get rid of my poor little Typhlosion here. Bye-bye, Typhlosion. Wait. Typhlosion live that? So crit did... Oh. Crit did damage, bro. Wow. Alright, NECROZMA him on top. Let's close this game out. We gotta get a dub. We've been slacking. Oh, they have Ghost Terra. Ghost Terra galore. We have Water Terra here, though. Ooh, but Water Terra onto this thing doesn't look great. right, hold up. I don't want to play this. Because I low-key might... So much terastizing into Ghost here. I'm going to protect here the NECROZMA. And I'm going to throw CC into you. There's a Terra. There's a Terra. Into Shempao, into Ghost, correct? Pretty easy play. There's no point in going for fake out there. We just need to do damage. Swords of Ruin is out, so close combat should be able to do a decent chunk of damage onto this Garganko here. Gonna go for something, actually fail. All right, really good stuff. CC's gonna launch. Can we pick up a KO? Ooh, baby. Love you, him on top. The reason why I wanted to get rid of the Garganko is because they probably wanted to Salt Cure my NECROZMA. And if we terasticize it to water, we're going to be taking a quarter of damage each turn. So now we can terasticize it to water, go for knockoff, and go for... Let's go for Feint. Watch, Feint got it. Feint's going to win this game for us. Feint's going to win this game for us right now. Guaranteed on your money back. If this sucker punch does more than half to my NECROZMA, I might be screwed. Never mind, we're good. Oh, it's Life Orb. It's not even a Focus Sash. Oh, okay. Knockoff is gonna fly by my Shempao. GG's. Let's go. We finally got it up with the squad against some regulation G team. We had to get nerfed. We had to nerf the other side because this team wasn't doing it. GG's. Right, we got a battle against Dro, and this team looks beautiful. Clodsire, Jolteon, Rillaboom, Palkia, Kyogre, and Whimsicott. Beautiful team. We all know the damage output between Palkia and Clodsire, the most broken duel to ever exist. But we got to beat it down this one. We got to dominate this squad and get the sun up. So weather is going to be prominent in this match here. We have to be careful with Jolteon's speed, because Jolteon's speed could get out of hand real quick. Again, like, damage output against water teams is really low here. Rillaboom is really our only answer to this Kyogre. We have no ground type moves for the Clodsire. I think it's poison and ground. We have no ice type moves. I don't know what I want to do here. Definitely gotta go hit him on top. Do I go Scream Tail? I kind of need Rillaboom though, no? Rillaboom could do decent here with Woodhammer. Let's do this. That's a little tough. Let's do this. Scream Tail would have been nice to get some howls off. Maybe he's be annoying a little bit with Encore and Disable, but we'll see. Right, because I think the damage output between okay, so it's gonna go Tailwind here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Gonna launch a cheeky Tailwind here. They could protect Jolteon. Just Feint and Woodhammer. Get rid of the Jolteon. Should be a protect Tailwind, because they see double fake out. They're like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. We're not handling this. Let's just protect Tailwind and now speed the following turn. But we're gonna go Feint and Woodhammer and look to delete this Jolteon, because the Jolteon could be either Flame Orb or it could be Focus Sash. Either way, we're getting rid of it here. The only way I see this going bad is if there's really not much that they can do to go bad, because we can tank all these shots. So let's go Terra Ice. The Feint Tail launch looks like they're not protecting. T-Wave. Okay, so more of a supportive Jolteon. I thought it was gonna be an attacking Jolteon here. Moonblast is gonna launch into him on top. We should be able to soak this one. Yep. Eat up our Citrus Berry. And I need to preserve my him on top a little bit better here. Whatever's gonna launch into Jolteon. Bye bye Jolteon. Get out of my face. Alright, sweet. So still a good turn. I just got to keep my Hitmontop safe because I need the wide guard. I need the wide guard. Whoa. I guess they only brought Kyogre. Only brought Kyogre. So I'm going to NECROZMA to this last. Should be a Moonblast there. And I'm going to U-turn out. Get a U-turn out. So we're going to bring back Hitmontop. Should be a Moonblast coming into that slot. So NECROZMA should be able to take that relatively well. Maybe we're going to U-turn out. See if we can either bring out Koraidon or Hitmontop. I don't know who I want to bring here. Oh, perfect. Perfect. That lets me bring out my Koraidon. Because now they're going to be coming out into either Dialga or Kyogre. Probably going to be Kyogre though. By the way, oh no, it's going to be Palkia. Shiny Palkia, matter of fact. Oof. That's tough. That's a little bit of a rough one. I'm gonna let him go down. I'm gonna let Rillaboom go down. Earth Power. But that did no type of damage there. Sun's 2 Strike's gonna fly into the Whimsicott. Unless you're Focus Sash, bye-bye Whimsicott. Bye-bye Whimsicott. And now, Woodhammer is gonna be able to do at least 50%. Oh my goodness, it's 60. At this point, I think I just double into the Palkia here. Maybe rip a... Yeah, I'll double Palkia right here. Go Knockoff. Go Woodhammer. They're gonna pick out only one of us. Should be fine here. Wow, what a protect. Great protect. U-turn doesn't even KO, bro. Rhythm was paralyzed anyways. So they're probably gonna go Grassy Glide into Rillaboom, which if they do is fine. Just gonna do this. If their Grassy Glide comes out first, I really don't care. We still have him on top and Koraidon sitting in the back, and they could put a ton of work into the squad right here. We have Flare Blitz, we have Dragon Claw. I'm not sure why I didn't bring Kyogre here. Nice. Nice. No, really nice. Nice. 2 powers in a row and a critical hit. Great. No, great. We were doing that regardless, but no, nice. Great. Great RNG. Great RNG. High horsepower. I'm telling you, this game is just on for me. Just not want to see me win. So we're gonna get Leftovers and Grassy Terrain HP. I kind of could want to go for a Morning Sun here. And you know what? I think I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna go Koraidon here. Gonna make him just quit. Gonna make him just quit right now. Watch. Hey, if they protect, they're screwed. So I'm gonna go Morning Sun here. Get back 67% HP. And I'm gonna rip a Dragon Claw into the Palkia here. The only way you can win is if you're a Fairy Terror, you go for Terror right now, and then you just destroy me. That's pretty much only way you can win. And that would be a fantastic play. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, protects. We get Morning Sun up. Don't worry. High horsepower is gonna probably fly. Or no? We still have speed, baby. Morning Sun's gonna fly. We're gonna go back to pretty much full HP, I think. Oh my goodness. Wow. High horsepower is gonna launch. We're gonna be able to soak that once again. Leftover is gonna heal us up one more time, baby. And now I'm gonna go knock off and flare blitz here. Back to full and healthy, baby. Let's go. Morning Sun is crazy. Morning Sun is definitely crazy. They are gonna find the Terrasses now. Probably gonna be a Palkia into Fair, if I had to guess. It is Palkia. Straight water, that's fine. Straight water. Flare Blitz is gonna launch into Rillaboom. That should be bye-bye Rillaboom. And what's Palkia going for? Is that Surf? Surf is gonna be reduced damage, let me tell you that much. Oh, Space Shuriken, that's fine. Bye-bye Koraidon. Because now all I go for is a knockoff here. Might even just KO, but if it doesn't, I fake out in the following turn. But knockoff is more than enough, baby. Let's go. Duskmane NECROZMA picking up a KO. Finally, we are getting some dubs with the squad. Against some ish teams, but hey, I'll take it. GG's. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Our Duskmane NECROZMA with Morning Sun and Life Orb Koraidon team is complete. It's good. It's good, but it's lacking damage output. I mean, I think we're depending too much on Scream Tail to set up our attack stat on NECROZMA and Rillaboom and potentially him on top to do damage. Now, maybe I don't know. I think between him on top and Scream Tail, one of those two Pokemon has to go and be swapped out for like maybe a Chi-Yu, something that could do a lot of damage. Maybe get rid of Typhlosion, put Chi-Yu there, and then bring in another special attacker. But a lot of the times we found to be lacking damage output. I mean, you saw one Incineroar just make our life living hell with Will-O-Wisp and Intimidate. Like, they were just able to cycle that thing in and out and soak up all kind of shots because we don't have damage coverage output. Like, we don't have enough coverage on damage wise. Like, Sunsteel Strike and Knockoff on NECROZMA cannot touch Incineroar whatsoever. So there'll be some definitely changes, but overall, really fun squad. I think we played it really well. We got 2 forfeits at the beginning, so I'll take that. They were just way too scared of the squad. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.